Hi all my patrons, thank you for tuning in, thank you very much for your continued support. Let me first play a tune for you. This was the beginning of a Daisy Bell. So if you would like to have the sheet music, please let me know with your current email address. I would be happy to email you the sheet music with a little markings that I put. So this is the piece that we're going to learn today. Now we're going to talk about a couple of things. So it's important when you learn a new piece, whether in any level, to check two things minimum. First, key signature. Second, time signature. The key signature is the one at the beginning of the music. Sometimes you see sharps or flats of each beginning of the line. Now that indicates which note has to be played, whether ongoingly with a sharp, flat, or none. In this case, we have one sharp marked on the top line where the note F would be. That indicates every F has to be played with a sharp, and that makes in the key of G major. So we in the last week's video we learned G major scale and arpeggios. I would like to encourage you to review those so that you know the left hand fingering pattern as well as how to use your body properly when playing. Now then we have time signature. This is the beginning of the very first piece, first line, not every single line of the staff, but just very beginning that has number. So it has 3, 4, that means 3 times on top of quarter note. 4 stands for quarter note in one measure. So that means we have 3 beats. This is a typical waltz dance tune, which means each measure has 3 beats. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The reason being is because it's supposed to be danced with. So when we, let's say this is my 2 feet, so we do step 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Notice that one, the first one, the dancers would make a big step, 2, 3 small steps, and again, first one big step, 2, 3 small steps. Because in waltz, 3 beats in a measure, the first one is the strongest beat, second and third are rather soft. It would be strong, soft, soft, strong, soft, soft. We as a musician, if we play that one, we need to keep it in mind. And you can do a little slowing down, a little or a little going forward, but we have to keep in mind these are tunes that are meant to be danced with, so we have to stay within the musical structure, meaning within the rhythmic, not to getting extremely fast or extremely slow. You can get a little fast, a little slow, but not too much changed from the original tempo. Now here, notice that one, I'm not playing always whole bow, but rather in the middle part of the bow, and I'm tilting the bow as well. Tilting meaning I am raising my wrist. By doing that one, I am rotating my bow, and that way I don't use all my hair, but so some hair on the side, like this. And this way I can make my bow light, and I can also raise my elbow a bit higher to take literally weight off the bow. By making the bow light, and I can make this very gentle tone. Now it's also important when we make the bow light to place the bow in the correct contact point. Contact point meaning where the hair is touching on the string. If I do light and I'm in the near bridge, it's gonna whistle. So we have to bring the contact point away from the bridge, but rather closer to the fingerboard. And then you would play the one. Let's try again. And then like that. So now, when you see the music, we have a sharp at the beginning of the music, which is as a key signature. Then all of a sudden we have a sharp signs in front of the notes, or sometimes natural signs and sometimes flat, and so on. Those are called accidentals. Accidentals are the one that works only that specific measure. Measure meaning between those bar lines. So here we have note D at the beginning. Normally has with C natural, but it has C sharp, so I play C sharp. Then now it's next measure. That C sharp was an accidental mark. It no more works because it's only in that measure. And then later we also have another accidental note. Here A. Now A sharp. I'm gonna borrow my first finger to play A sharp. Then slightly B. Now this A sharp was, the sharp sign was right in front of the note. That means only that note gets sharp and the next measure gets cancelled automatically. Yeah. So here, and also when you do long bows, such as here, try not to hold the bow too heavy. Of course, I'm exaggerating to make a point, but what you want to do rather like a dance slide. After you put the bow weight a bit and then release the bow weight and then keep moving it. The bow speed starts fast and then slows down. Fast and slow down. Same way, tilted bow, contact point closer to the fingerboard. And then when you have a long note, such as at the end, then you just do slow, long bow, make the bow disappear. Notice I'm not fighting to keep the bow heavy till there. When the bow fades away, allow it to happen naturally. Just like when we speak, we don't speak like this, but we are allowing our notes or our voice to fade away, and that's natural way, and allow it to happen. So now let me play from beginning again, the same excerpt. I'll get a little closer with my left hand so that you see my left hand fingering pattern. So here goes a daisy bell. If you don't know how to vibrate yet, do not worry. Just focus on playing beautiful long notes with a light bow, yeah? And try to imagine yourself dancing along with it. Thank you for watching, and I wish you all happy practicing and hope to see you again. Bye-bye.